Worried about gout? Check out Uric, the effective urinary alkalinizer. Uric, neutralize your uric acid problem now.
This is KiniNews and I'm your host Prasad. As friction between Umno and PAS increases, Perkasa Chief Ibrahim Ali said the two parties are no different. One is a lame duck, the other mentally sick. Parti Bumiputera Perkasa Malaysia President Ibrahim Ali has ridiculed PAS. This comes after PAS President Abdul Hadi Awang criticised Umno for abandoning their friendship after Umno was saved and healed by the Islamist party. While Ibrahim said he agreed with Hadi for saying that Umno was a lame duck, he claimed that PAS was no better than Umno. He said this is because PAS had changed allies many times, including with those whom PAS had regarded as kafir. He also called PAS mentally sick. He explained that PAS used to accuse DAP as evil. Later it accused Umno as more evil than DAP. And when PAS became friends with DAP in Pakatan Rakyat, Hadi could hug Lim Kit Siang and Lim Guaneng, and he criticised Umno. He added then PAS came together with Umno in Muafakat Nasional. Later it abandoned Muafakat to join Perikatan Nasional. He questioned whether this was a sign of mental illness. On Friday, Hadi reportedly accused Umno of being ungrateful, following its reluctance to forge an electoral pact. The PAS chief branded Umno as a lame duck, which was saved by PAS but now wanted to swim on its own after it was healed. Azam Baki, through his lawyer, previously stated his unwavering commitment that the MACC will always protect all whistleblowers who fall within the ambit of the Whistleblower Protection Act. With that said, Lalita Kunaratnam is set to be questioned by police later this week. Lalita Kunaratnam, the whistleblower that blew open a shareholding scandal that implicated MACC chief Azam Baki, has been called to Bukit Aman this Thursday. Lalita said she will be questioned at 2:30 p.m. over 2 articles. Speaking to Malaysia Kini, she said she has been expecting it. Malaysia Kini has reached out to Bukit Aman for more details. Earlier this month, Lalita officially responded in court against Azam's defamation suit linked to the issue of share ownership in 2 publicly listed companies. The activist lawyer filed a memorandum of appearance at the Kuala Lumpur High Court on Friday last week. According to a copy of the court documents cited by Malaysia Kini, counsel from the law firm Ibrahim and Fuada filed the appearance on Lalita's behalf, with the filing addressed to the court's senior assistant registrar. Under the law of civil action in Malaysia, the filing of the memorandum of appearance means that the defendant intends to respond to the lawsuit, such as by later filing a statement of defence. The MACC Chief Commissioner is suing Lalita in his personal capacity. Azam had previously issued a letter of demand to Lalita via his lawyers, demanding an apology and 10 million ringgit in damages. Lalita has since said she stands by her reports and criticised the MACC's attempt to rope in the police to investigate her. 3 news portals have caught the attention of the Prime Minister's team for allegedly spreading fake news. A report was lodged by Ismail Sabri's aide this evening. Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob's political secretary lodged a police report today against 3 websites. The report filed by Muhammad Anwar Muhammad Yunus came after the portals published articles claiming that Ismail Sabri had begged Perikatan Nasional not to withdraw their support for him.
Berita ini adalah palsu. Ini adalah daripada apa yang berlaku ketika beliau menghadiri satu majlis di Bera pada hari Sabtu lepas. Kenyataan itu telah pun dimanipulasi oleh ketiga-tiga portal tersebut, walhal tidak ada menyentuh berkenaan dengan apa yang ditulis oleh ketiga-tiga portal. Bahkan juga ketiga-tiga pemberita daripada portal tersebut sebenarnya tidak ada pun di Bera pada ketika itu. Jadi ianya melihatkan macam seolah-olah benda ini penyebaran berita yang tidak benar daripada ketiga-tiga portal.
Muhammad Anwar added that the 3 portals had deliberately and unethically published false reports with a malicious intention to tarnish the image of the Prime Minister. The report was lodged at the Jalan Dangwangi police station in Kuala Lumpur. He said the report was lodged so that the authorities can investigate and take serious action against the owner of the 3 portals. On Saturday, Ismail Sabri had told a press conference that political stability is important for the country, without which would see another political turmoil that might affect Malaysia's economy. He said this in response to a statement made by Bersatu President Muhyiddin Yassin and past President Abdul Hadi Awang, who said that the party's support for the federal government led by Ismail Sabri is conditional. UMNO had refused to work with PN in the recently concluded Melaka state election and appeared to take a similar approach in the upcoming Johor state election. To add insult to injury, two incumbent Johor State Assembly members from Bersatu had also announced their defection from the party to support UMNO. A mini tornado of sorts damaged hundreds of houses in Ipoh yesterday, and it was all caught on video. Over 300 homes were damaged by freakishly strong winds in Ipoh yesterday. The Perak Fire and Rescue Department said the affected areas were Kampung Tawas, Taman Tasik Damai, Taman Desa Sri Cepor and Kampung Sri Klebang, Tambahan Jaya. No lives reportedly lost and things are under control, according to the Fire and Rescue Department. In a statement, the department also said all relevant agencies are on the ground to provide assistance. Ipoh became a trending topic on Twitter, with numerous videos depicting roof tiles and awnings being blown away by strong winds. Electrical poles and trees also reportedly fell during the storm, which occurred from 6 to 6:30 p.m. yesterday. Netizens likened the incident to a mini tornado and called for better action to mitigate the climate crisis. Relief efforts for the damaged homes have been started by NGOs including Cuci Malaysia. Ipoh Barat MP M. Kulasekaran said he would be providing assistance to those affected in the area as well.
Lebih kurang 300 rumah yang affected dan kita ada dari TBI, Saril dan pegawai ini. Mereka telah memberi lebih kurang 8 truk untuk mengambil semua sampah dan sebagainya lah. Kita harap jalan ini habislah besok dan lusa. Kita pun tolong sedikit, kita harap ini boleh selesai masalah mereka. Kita pohon agar semua orang di sini pergi buat laporan polis supaya proses dari setiap jabatan kerajaan akan menolong mereka. Saya sebagai ahli parlimen pun akan memberi sedikit pertolongan kepada mereka.
Mazli Malik, said to be Harapan's MB candidate for Johor, is being probed by the MACC, and according to him, the timing raises many questions. Former Education Minister Mazli Malik has rubbish allegations of being involved in corruption. He added that claims that the MACC is investigating him was an attempt to tarnish his reputation ahead of the Johor state polls. Yesterday, the MACC said it is probing Mazli after receiving 2 reports against him. The graft buster did not disclose the reason for the probe in its statement on the matter. However, sources informed Malaysia Kini that the investigation is over alleged corruption when he was the Education Minister in 2018 to early 2020. Mazli is alleged to have accepted funds from a ministry supplier, which he then used for political activities. In a statement this morning, Mazli denied these slanderous allegations and said it was attempted character assassination. He added that he welcomed any inquiry as there was nothing to hide. The Simpang Renggam MP is being touted as Pakatan Harapan's candidate to head the Johor government in the forthcoming State Assembly election. An UMNO leader has challenged PN to use Muhyiddin Yassin like they did in Melaka. Will the power of Abah do better in Johor? UMNO Supreme Council member Muhammad Puat Zakarshi has challenged Perikatan Nasional to put its chairperson, Muhyiddin Yassin, as their poster boy in the Johor state election. Puat claimed that the Bersatu-led coalition depends on Muhyiddin for its political survival. He also urged PN to use the same slogan they used in Melaka to say that, quote, Abah Sayang Johor. Puat said during the first 6 months of his term as the 8th Prime Minister, Muhyiddin and his lackeys claimed that he was the most popular Prime Minister in the country. However, Puat added that Muhyiddin lost his position only 17 months into the job, making him a failure. During the Melaka state election in November last year, PN put Muhyiddin as its poster boy along with their, quote, Abah Sayang Melaka slogan. PN only won 2 seats in the Melaka state election. The relationship between PN and UMNO-led PN had turned sour after Bersatu allegedly betrayed UMNO in the Sabah state election. Zuraida Kamadurin is being sued by PKR for defecting, and the hearing is set to begin in March. PKR's lawsuit against Zuraida Kamadurin for leaving the party is set for a 2-day court hearing beginning March 29th. PKR's counsel, William Leong, confirmed that the Kuala Lumpur High Court today fixed the full hearing of the legal action from March 29th to 30th. When contacted, Zuraida's counsel, Nizamuddin Abdul Hamid, also confirmed that the High Court fixed the 2-day hearing date following case management of the suit this morning. On November 19th last year, High Court Judicial Commissioner Latifah Muhammad Tahar dismissed Zuraida's application to strike out PKR's lawsuit, ruling that there are issues that needed to be ventilated in a full hearing. The former PKR member has since appealed to the Court of Appeal. Zuraida, who won the Ampang parliamentary seat on a PKR ticket, is now a member of Bersatu Supreme Council. In her ruling, Latifah said that among these tribal issues include a bond that PKR lawmakers signed prior to the 14th general election, agreeing that they would be fined 10 million ringgit each if they defected from the party after being elected as an assembly person or MP. Zuraida, along with 11 other MPs led by former PKR Deputy President Ibrahim Ali, left the party in February 2020 to support Bersatu, Umno BN and GPS in forming Perikatan Nasional. Later on December 30th, 2020, through a filing of a statement of defence, Zuraida contended that the 10 million ringgit bond that PKR lawmakers signed prior to contesting in G14 is invalid as the federal constitution safeguards the right to join or leave political parties.
And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to KiniTV.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Prasad Michael. Thank you for watching and Happy Chinese New Year.